It's not just food products that have to have the Proposition 65 warning on. Microwaves, mattresses, even barbells have a Proposition 65 warning. Welcome to this week's edition of Bullshit 101, courtesy of Consumer Reports. For the first time in 15 years, Consumer Reports decided to test protein powders and RTDs for heavy metal counts. Of the 23 different protein products tested, many were plant-based, some were beef-based, some were milk-based if it was an RTD, and then they have these cute little charts to scare the shit out of you. First, I think it's important which metric they use to test them against. Proposition 65, state of California, only state of California. Proposition 65 in the state of California requires companies to put a warning on their products if they're sold in the state of California that alarms you that you may get cancer if you have this product. I don't have a problem with cancer warnings on things like cigarettes and chewing tobacco, but this is a bit crazy. It's not just food products that have to have the Proposition 65 warning on. Microwaves, mattresses, even barbells have a Proposition 65 warning. With that being said, let's go back to this article from Consumer Reports in which their metric that they used is 0.5 micrograms of lead per day. There's no standard for lead intake per day, but the FDA's little interim reference level is 8.8 micrograms per day. They're testing on 0.5 micrograms per day. The reality is anything...
Put in perspective, 0.5, soil levels are higher. If you have anything like a plant protein, I obviously have the #1 selling plant protein in the country, Ambrosia planta. You guys know that. And we just have to put the warning on. And no matter what the product is, what the testing comes back as, we put a Prop 65 warning. I have certificates showing that my products are Prop 65 compliant. And I still put the warning on.
Plant-based is going to have a higher concentration of heavy metals because it is grown in the earth in which it absorbs these metals from the soil and the environment. Long story short, you can consume your protein powders without worry.